New information about how a seemingly minor jaywalking stop turned into this, a warning. The video is disturbing. That is the scuffling which proved to be the last moment of Kurt Reinhold's life. The 42-year-old father of two was shot to death by police there in broad daylight. He was unarmed, and he was not suspected of any serious felony or misconduct at all. He was stopped for alleged jaywalking, an infraction in California that carries a $250 ticket and is also rarely enforced to begin with. Now, to understand this incident and why so many of these incidents in American policing prove controversial, it also helps to see what led up to that scuffle, which is our special report tonight, building on our coverage of this case. Tonight, we can actually show you more of precisely that lead up, because the Orange County Sheriff's Department has just released more video. Only after pressure, we should note, from the public, from recent protests, from press coverage, and a lawsuit. And now this video evidence sheds more light on the officer's mentality going into the stop. We can hear the officers on dash cam video and other video before they even make contact with Reinhold, and they argue over whether to approach him at all. So now on this tape, newly available, I want you to listen as one officer appears to verbally push back against the other, more aggressive officer, saying the situation, before they even made the stop, the situation is, quote, controlled and doesn't merit stopping Reinhold.
Like this is a jaywalking. We need to have a control. There we go. You shit me, dude. It's control, man. I don't know. It is. Look down, you just stop in the middle. Don't make case law, Gabriel. Not just law. We're gonna identify him, though.
So before there was any stop, before what we showed you just earlier, before any scuffle, you have one officer already concerned this may not be a worthwhile or valid stop. The officer says, don't make case law, which sounds like referencing what could become a questionable precedent. Don't turn this stop into a case about crossing the line or where the line is. But they went ahead and they did pull up to Reinhold. And before even telling him why they are stopping him or if he's technically under arrest yet, you're going to see they start saying if he does not stop, they will, quote, make him stop. Quite the escalation for this alleged jaywalking.
How you doing? How you doing?
Hey, you need to stop. You gonna stop me?
Stop easy on our side here, bro.
You're jaywalking.
You can hear, even with this off-camera partial audio, how quickly this whole thing escalated by the choice of the officers. Already, it doesn't look like a stop that's making the neighborhood much safer. It looks like a stop that's escalating a situation with an unarmed person minding his own business, who then is asking, where did he even jaywalk? And then a concerned witness took cell phone video, which shows more of this from another angle.
What are you on jaywalk? Stop touching! Stop touching! Stop touching! Hey, on me! Why are you stopping? Stop touching! Stop touching! Stop touching, bro! What is your problem? Why are you touching me? Why are you touching me? Why are you touching me? For what? Who are you?
As they argue, and the video continues, there appears to be an effort by Reinhold to just get away. Then the officers tackle him, which includes the one officer who initially cautioned against the stop, saying things are under control. As it escalates, moments later, an officer says Reinhold has his gun, and they kill him with 2 shots.
Got it.
And it was over just like that. Now we have more information about how it ever got to that point. How an officer twice insisted, remember, this was a controlled situation that didn't merit the police getting involved.
Control. There we go. You didn't need it. Control, man.
It's controlled, man. And it was until it wasn't. These officers killed Reinhold in September. What's new now is the evidence, the video. As part of our reporting, you should know the police also released this photo, which they argue shows Reinhold trying to get the officer's gun. The longer video presents a lot of evidence that shows the stop was so dubious, though, even one officer was objecting to it before it began. Reinhold's family argues the video also shows the escalation and confrontation was driven by the police. Indeed, under the law, whatever you think of this policing, if a suspect chooses to flee a jaywalking stop, it is illegal for police to use deadly force to stop them from fleeing. They need more of a justification than that. Now, without the video, this might be another story that is a blip in the news of police just saying they had to use force against a dangerous suspect grabbing their gun. With the video, if people take the time to learn about the entire context, it really does look like something else.